Did you know that nearly 90% of adults over 65 are unknowingly sabotaging their mornings with one simple breakfast choice? And worse, this habit doesn't just affect your energy. It can silently raise blood pressure, trigger inflammation, and weaken your immune system over time. Welcome to Stronger After 60, where your best years of health still lie ahead. See, as we age, our bodies change. The digestive enzymes that once handled heavy breakfasts, they slow down. The hormones that regulate blood sugar and hunger, they shift. And our immune response, especially that vital army of white blood cells, needs more support than ever. But here's the encouraging truth. Immune decline, fatigue, and inflammation in your 60s and 70s, they are not inevitable. In fact, research now shows that with a few key changes, starting with what you eat each morning, you can strengthen your immune system, boost your energy, and reclaim your vitality. According to Harvard Health and the Mayo Clinic, some of the most overlooked breakfast foods actually hinder immune support and healthy aging. But don't worry, we're about to walk through what to avoid, and more importantly, the 4 power foods you'll want to enjoy instead. And if this message resonates with you, tapping the like button helps us reach more seniors looking for answers. Thank you. Breakfast food seniors should avoid. Sugary cereals. Let's start with a common trap. Sugary cereals, the kind that promise whole grain or added vitamins on the box, but are loaded with hidden sugars. These cereals spike your blood sugar fast, then crash it just as quickly, leaving you more tired by mid-morning than when you first woke up. Worse, that sugar roller coaster does long-term damage. High blood sugar levels reduce the effectiveness of white blood cells, your body's first line of defense. According to the CDC, seniors with frequent glucose spikes are more likely to experience infections, delayed healing, and overall immune suppression. And yet, most cereals aimed at seniors have 10 to 18 grams of added sugar per serving, nearly half your daily limit. Just because it says low-fat or fortified doesn't mean it's healthy. Sugar is sugar, and too much of it first thing in the morning sets the wrong tone for your entire day. So if sugary cereals are out, what's a better choice? We'll get to the must-eat foods shortly, but first, do you know which other breakfast favorite secretly drains your energy? Stick around, because next we're uncovering the breakfast drink that pretends to be healthy, but weakens bones and increases inflammation with every sip. And hey, have you noticed your immune system acting differently as you've aged? Leave a comment. I'd love to hear your story. Number 2, breakfast food to avoid. Fruit juice. It may surprise you, but one of the most common morning drinks in America is also one of the most damaging for seniors. We're talking about fruit juice. Yes, even the 100% pure kind. Why? Because fruit juice delivers a sugar bomb to your system without the fiber that whole fruit provides. And without that fiber, your blood sugar skyrockets, then crashes. For older adults, especially those managing type 2 diabetes or prediabetes, this can be dangerous, but there's more. Juices like orange and apple, though rich in vitamin C, can also be highly acidic, wearing down tooth enamel and irritating the stomach lining, especially in those with reflux or sensitive digestion. According to researchers at Johns Hopkins, frequent intake of fruit juice among seniors is linked to higher inflammation markers, more joint pain, and yes, even weaker immune defense. Inflammation doesn't just mean pain, it means your immune system is in constant overdrive, and that wears it down over time. So if you're sipping juice each morning thinking it's helping, it may be time to rethink that habit. Now, let's shift into something more encouraging. Number 1, breakfast food seniors should eat: oats. The right kind. Enter the breakfast hero, old-fashioned oats. Not the instant kind filled with flavor packets, but whole, unsweetened oats. Why oats? They're high in beta-glucan, a special type of fiber shown to stimulate immune cells and improve cholesterol at the same time. In a study from Tufts University, seniors who ate whole oats daily showed improved white blood cell function and better regulation of inflammatory markers. Plus, oats are easy to digest, naturally gluten-free if certified, great for heart health and blood pressure. Top them with immune-boosting extras like blueberries, rich in antioxidants for aging immune systems. Walnuts, a great source of plant-based omega-3s. A sprinkle of cinnamon shown to stabilize blood sugar. Imagine starting your day with a bowl that fuels energy, strengthens immunity, and soothes inflammation, instead of spiking it. That's the difference the right breakfast makes. And next, we'll uncover another so-called healthy breakfast food that's secretly draining your bones and your immune system. Then, the next must-have food that helps with immunity, energy, and even brain function. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because what's coming next might change how you eat tomorrow morning. Free breakfast food to avoid: flavored yogurt. Now, this one can be especially sneaky because it sounds healthy. We're talking about flavored yogurts. Yes, even the ones labeled low-fat or digestive health. Here's the problem. Most flavored yogurts, especially fruit on the bottom or dessert-style blends, contain more sugar than a donut. And that sugar, it feeds the wrong gut bacteria. It can also create inflammation, suppress immune cell activity, and even disrupt your natural hormone balance. For seniors, this matters more than ever. According to the National Institutes of Health, excess sugar combined with low-quality dairy can aggravate arthritis, worsen blood sugar control, and reduce natural immune response. Here's what to look out for. If the label says fruit-flavored, blended, or light, check the sugar content. If it's over 6 to 8 grams per serving, it's time to toss it from your routine. Now, are all yogurts bad? Not at all. In fact, a very specific kind can be your immune system's best friend. But we'll get to that soon. Let's first turn to your next breakfast must-have. 2. Food seniors should eat: eggs. Next up, let's bring back a classic: eggs. Whole eggs, especially pasture-raised, are a goldmine for senior health. Here's why they're so powerful. High-quality protein helps maintain muscle, which directly supports immune function. Vitamin D, critical for white blood cell activation, is naturally found in egg yolks. They're also rich in choline, which supports brain health and nerve function. Contrary to outdated myths, eggs do not increase heart disease risk for most people. In fact, studies now show they help regulate cholesterol and support healthy aging when eaten in moderation. Pair your eggs with sautéed spinach or sliced avocado, and you've got a powerful anti-inflammatory breakfast. And if chewing is difficult, soft-boiled or scrambled options are gentle on the mouth and easy to digest. Breakfast isn't just a meal, it's a message to your body. It can say, prepare for inflammation, or power up for the day. Your choice matters. And up next, we'll cover the final breakfast food you should avoid, especially if joint pain, fatigue, or poor digestion are already bothering you. And we'll introduce a comforting, immune-boosting breakfast food that's been used for generations to restore health and energy. If you're finding this helpful, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the most important tip coming next. Number 4. Breakfast food to avoid: processed meats. It may taste like comfort, but it's not comforting your body. Processed breakfast meats like bacon, sausage, and ham are loaded with sodium, nitrates, and chemical preservatives that can wreak havoc on aging systems. These additives have been linked to increased inflammation, higher blood pressure, and yes, a greater risk of colorectal and stomach cancers, especially in adults over 60. What's more, these meats can trigger or worsen autoimmune conditions and reduce your body's ability to recover from illness or injury. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who consume processed meats regularly showed slower immune recovery after infections and poorer overall cardiovascular health. So while the aroma may tug at your nostalgia, the science says it's time to retire this habit from your morning plate. Let's turn the page and end on a hopeful, delicious note. Number 3. Food seniors should eat. Greek yogurt, plain, unsweetened. We talked earlier about avoiding sweetened yogurts, but there's one kind that actually earns its place at your breakfast table, plain Greek yogurt. Here's why. It's packed with probiotics, which strengthen gut health, home to 70% of your immune system. It delivers a hefty dose of protein, essential for preserving muscle mass and energy. It also contains calcium, potassium, and zinc, a key mineral for fighting off colds and infections. Just be sure it's unsweetened. You can add your own fruit, a drizzle of raw honey, or cinnamon to make it flavorful and functional. Number 4. Food seniors should eat. Bone broth. Last but not least. Let's talk about a breakfast food your grandparents may have sworn by. Bone broth. Yes, it's a nourishing, comforting powerhouse that supports aging bodies in powerful ways. Bone broth is rich in collagen, which supports joint, skin, and gut health. Glutamine, an amino acid that helps maintain the gut lining and strengthen immunity. Minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. It's easy on digestion, warming, and deeply restorative, especially if you're recovering from illness or dealing with chronic inflammation. Start your morning with a cup of homemade or high-quality store-bought bone broth, and your body will thank you. So here's your new breakfast roadmap: sugary cereals, fruit juices, flavored yogurts, processed meats. Embrace whole oats, eggs, plain Greek yogurt, bone broth. Each change you make is a message to your body. I'm still choosing strength. I'm still choosing life. If you want to keep your body strong and your mind sharp, don't miss our next video on the best breakfast habits after 60. You'll learn how to combine these immune-boosting foods into easy, delicious morning meals. Hit subscribe, tap the bell, and share this video with a friend who deserves to feel better every morning. Your healthiest years are still ahead. Stay strong, stay sharp, stay supported. You've got this.